Well, the weather here today is not playing ball. We have heavy rain. The pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. Chelsea have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
And he's managed to get rid. No way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Lewandowski. Rafinha! Now, who's going to be first to this? So it is still 0-0. Succumbs to the pressure. Now he's got space here. And it's hoisted clear. Fernandes. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And he thumps it clear. Pedro Neto. Now that looks a decent ball. That'll be a throw. Saka goes on a run down the left wing. Showing great feet there. And it's Rice. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Gusto. Crunching tackle. And Caicedo. Fofana. And it's Cucurella. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
It's Lewandowski! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. It's a really well-measured ball. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, shooting chance! Off the post. Goal! The second half sparks straight into life. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto tries making a foray down the right. João Pedro is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Not the most accurate pass. Tonali gets good distance on it. Gusto. Lewandowski demonstrating his defensive quality there. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0. It'll be a throw-in. Fernandes. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. And Fernandes. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Some good work on the right flank here. Mbappe! Oh, nice touch. He's picked his way through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's João Pedro. Tonali getting this one clear. Very much into the last knockings.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And it's Gusto. Gusto hurtling down that right flank. Palmer gets into a good position. He is through here. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them. They upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.